Huh. Started recording before I thought about what we're talking about. Drag flams and flam drags. Good morning, everybody. I'm Adam Bilsing, and this is the Oregon Drum Project, where we do daily deep dives into every aspect of playing the drums. Today is day 158, and our topic is drag flams and flam drags. That's right, both of them. If you'd like to practice along with me today, I'll be running some pages out of a book called Mastering the Tables of Time, specifically pages 42 through 50, and I'll be at 65 beats per minute. Let's get down to it. Okay, so drag flams and flam drags, which you can imagine are two inversions of the same thing. It's kind of an interesting little figure here. It's a 3-note phrase where you basically play a drag and then a flam, or a flam and then a drag, just like you might think. So a drag flam would go 3. That's a drag flam. Now a flam drag is the same thing, just a different inversion. 3. So in a drag flam, you begin the figure on the single note, followed by a flam and then the diddle and then the single note again. On the flam drag, you start with the flam, followed by the diddle and then the single note, and etc. And I'm sure that there is a third inversion in here that just doesn't have a name that I know yet, where you start this figure on the diddle instead of the single or the flam, which would sound like this. 1, 2, 3. So it's the same thing, sort of just 3 different ways. It's an interesting figure. I can't play it very fast yet because the stickings are kind of difficult. I imagine that when I try to speed it up, I'll probably break it apart into single hands and do that same thing like I always do. See what each hand is specifically doing and make sure I have all the up and down strokes organized in the way that I want them. But for today, I'll just show you some drag flams. I'm at 65 beats per minute. This is all in 3/4 time, but that shouldn't make too much of a difference. And I can really only get up to the 16th note subdivision right now. I cannot play 16th note triplets yet at this tempo with this figure. So I'll play as much as I can, and we'll see how it looks. That was better that time. All right, that's going to do it for day 158 of the Oregon Drum Project. That's 158 days working towards my ultimate goal of ecstatic improvisation through technical mastery of the drum set, which just means I want to freak out real good behind the drums. Special thanks, as always, to my video producer, Mr. Silas himself over at Red 11 Media. Also, shouts out today to Los Cabos Drumsticks. I'm using the 7A Red Hickory model, the Evans Real Feel practice pad for always feeling real, and AKG microphones for making all this sound so nice. If you'd like to follow along and make sure you don't miss any episodes of the Oregon Drum Project, go ahead and like and subscribe below. You can also catch me on Twitter and Instagram at Dirty Dirty Bandana, over on Reddit at Dirty Bandana Drums, and you can get all the details for everything about the Oregon Drum Project, including a cool new merch store where you can support me along my way at dirtybandana.com. That's it for today. We'll see y'all next time.